Hello, and many thanks for joining us on Daybreak Sport. I'm Buluwaji Ogumona. Let's kickstart from the National Sport Festival this morning, where Oyo State contingent at the 22nd edition of the National Sport Festival Gateway Games Ogun 2024 made a strong mark with a series of impressive performances across various sports yesterday. Let me inform you that yesterday at the games, Folashade Rafiat Lawal, captain of Team Oyo, won 3 gold medals in the smash, clean and jack, and of course total in the weightlifting women 59 kg. Williams Grace also, as well as Hussein Bukola, won gold medal in the DAT 501 female doubles. Haruna Usman also won bronze medals in the Taekwondo men's event. Haruna Kudrat won bronze medals in the Taekwondo women's Pomse event. Haruna Usman and Haruna Kudrat won bronze medal in the Taekwondo Pomse pair event. Now, at the end of yesterday's event, let me inform that the Honorable Yusuf Adebisi, the House Committee Chairman on Youth and Sport in the Oyo State House of Assembly, performed the symbolic presentation of Instant Cash Award to athletes at the team's camp in Elisha Remo yesterday. Now, Team Oyo's medal haul is currently at 4 gold, 2 silver, and 3 bronze medals. Now, today, Oyo State's male cricket team will take on the field at the MK Abiola Stadium Cricket Pavilion for their ODI and T20 matches, aiming to further boost their the state's medal placement. Of course, away from the sport festival, let's talk about the NNL this morning, where Wiki Tourist head coach Abdullahi Maikaba is optimistic that his team will secure promotion to the Nigerian Premier Football League next season. Maikaba said with the quality of players in his team, they will achieve their target. Now, Wiki Tourist defeated Zamfara United 4-1 in their final group match of the regular season in Bauchi last Sunday. Now, but the Bauchi Elephants are qualified for the NNL Super 8 playoff tournament after finishing top of their group. Now, Wiki Tourist, Barua FC, Yobedesa Stars, and Doma United are the 4 teams that have qualified for the playoff tournament. Now, the remaining 4 teams will be determined and, of course, be decided in the Southern Conference A and Conference B. Now, games are yet to end in those particular groups. Now, away from that, let's talk about the Under-20 AFCON, where Nigeria Under-20 national team captain Daniel Bameyi, of course, his spectacular performance at the just concluded CAF Under-20 AFCON, of course, been recognized by organizers, and of course, it was named among the tournament's best 11. Expectedly, the champions, South Africa's golden generation of rising stars, were handsomely rewarded for their triumph at the competition as CAF Technical Study Group, TSG, announced the official best 11 of the tournament. Newly crowned champion South Africa led the way with 4 players selected in the tournament's best 11, including standout goalkeeper Fletcher Lowe and playmaker Tylon Smith, who was also named the best player of the tournament. Now, South Africa's coach, as Raymond Mdaka, of course, was named the coach of the tournament. Away from the AFCON, Under-20 AFCON this morning, let's talk about the WAFU B. Yes, the news is that President of the Nigerian Football Federation, Alhaji Ibrahim Musa Gusau, was on Monday installed as the president of the West African Football Union Zone B. Gusau's installment, of course, followed the resignation of Mr. Court Edwin Simon Okrako, the president of the Ghana Football Association. He actually left the WAFU B #1 seat following his election into the executive committee of CAF 2 months ago. Gusau has been president of the NFF since the 30th of September 2022 and was the first vice president of WAFU B before his fresh elevation. I will say congratulations to our own Ibrahim Musa Gusau. Let's head straight to Europe, where Rangers forward Cyril Dessers has officially clinched the Golden Boot in the 2024-2025 Scottish Premiership season. Dessers netted once in his club's 2-2 draw with Hibernia last Saturday. The 30-year-old Nigerian finished the campaign with 18 goals from 35 league matches. Well, from Scotland, let's cross to Turkey this morning, where Galatasaray president Dusan Özbek has confirmed to the media that the Turkish Super League champions will hold talks with Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen in the next couple of days. Özbek addressed the speculation surrounding Osimhen's future at the club in a recent statement. A Nigerian forward has scored 36 goals in 40 official matches for Galatasaray this season. Well, wait to see if Galatasaray has what it takes to keep our own Victor Osimhen at the Turkish club. From Turkey, let's head straight to Germany, where Bundesliga club Augsburg have bid Frank Onyeka farewell following the completion of his loan spell with the club. Onyeka joined the club on loan from Premier League club Brentford last summer. Now, there was no purchase option in the loan deal. And of course, the 27-year-old Nigerian, played his last game for Augsburg against Union Berlin last weekend. Now, the club thanked the defensive midfielder with a message on the official X handle yesterday. Now, he made 31 league appearances for the club in the recently concluded Bundesliga season. Well, from Germany, let's head straight to the Premier League this morning, where Brighton and Hove Albion came from behind twice before substitute Jack Hitzenswood. His late goal actually secured a dramatic 3-2 victory for Brighton over champions Liverpool yesterday to boost their hopes of European qualification. All the way from the Premier League, and finally, this is coming from the Ballon d'Or this morning, where the organizers of the Ballon d'Or Award yesterday released the details for this year's event. The 2025 edition will hold on Monday, the 22nd of September 2025. The award, which honors the top footballers for the year in review, has been held since 1956. Now, new awards to be handed out this year include the Women's Copa Trophy, the Women's Yashin Trophy, and the Women's Gerd Müller Trophy. Well, the leading candidates in the most popular category, that's the men's Ballon d'Or, is Barcelona's captain, Rafinha, and Paris Saint-Germain winger Ousmane Dembélé. At least 100 journalists from big football countries will vote to determine the winner of this year's Ballon d'Or. Well, at sports this lovely morning, back to Samson and Part.